What's going on, Dragon Ball? Scott Seven, your Guildmaster, going solo here for Players Guild, and we're getting back straight into spoiler season with red cards. Before we get into Broly, we are going to break down the reveal schedule as of week of the 18th of September. It'll be red, then the 25th onwards we'll get black and yellow, which is exciting. The 2nd of August we'll start with blue, then we'll get on the 9th of October multicolour and green. So there we go. And a look out for more surprises along the way. So hopefully some mythic booster related products along the way. So you can't include non-Broly battle cards in your deck. That is very intriguing. We'll see some stuff going on with this, I imagine, because obviously the old strategy with Dormant Legend was using the red-green Goten, so unless... we'll see how this works out. Choose one red extra card in your hand and discard it. When this card attacks, draw 2 cards. So that'll be it, that you'll want to open up Dormant Legend in your hand and then ditch it for 2 cards. When your life is 3 or less, you may draw 2 cards, switch up to one of your energy to active mode, and flip this card over. So you've got to go down quite low, but you do draw 2 and you get to switch 1 to active. So draw 2 on tap 1 is pretty good at the cost of going down to a further third life. Then we awaken into Super Saiyan Broly Demon's Second Coming. Amazing artwork there, absolutely fantastic. Hopefully I can get a pre-release stamped version of that. When this card attacks, draw 1 card. If there are 7 or more extra cards in your drop area, you can activate the Activate Battle skill on a red non-field extra card with an original cost of 3 or less in your drop area without paying its energy cost. If you do, send that card to your warp. Okay, let's break that down. So 7 extra cards in your drop area. Then you can activate an Activate Battle on a red non-field, so just a normal red extra card with 3 or less without paying the cost. So my immediate thought, and there's probably more cards and better cards for it, Frieza's Deathball, which is kind of insane because this isn't on a defense either, that you can use this offensively. Oh, so it's only used when it attacks. Okay, so it can't be used defensively with that skill, but swinging and using Frieza's Deathball with this is insane. A Frieza's Deathball for free is nuts, as far as I'm understanding it. That's hella interesting. And then we have Activate Battle. Choose 1 red extra card from your hand, discard it, it gets 5k for the battle. So that's not terrible. Stops any clog in your hand. Ooh, does the barrier breaker cards, would that come into effect there? Because I know it's a 0-5 combo in your hand, but is the Activate Battle or is that an Activate main on the chilled attack? We'll don't know. We'll continue going, see what they've got. So far, I love this leader. In terms of its new playstyle, just only Broly's, and using a lot of extra cards. So it makes sense to have the filler effect. And then we have an SR here, Super Saiyan Broly, Brutality Beyond Measure, giving Gohan a big hug there. It's a 0-5 for a 6k, 6 drop, which is interesting. It has Deflect, it has Double Strike. Permanent, if your opponent has 3 or more energy, and you have 5 or more extra cards in your drop area, reduce the energy cost of this card in your hand by 3, so it becomes a free drop. Free drop with Deflect, wow. A 35k free drop with Deflect. Also, once per turn, choose 1 card in your hand and discard it. When you activate an Activate Battle skill on a red extra card with an original cost of 3 or more in your hand or drop area, switch this card to active mode. If the card you discarded with the skill is a copy of this card, draw 2, then choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards or unison cards, ignoring barrier, and it gets 35k, minus 35k for the turn. That's awesome. That incentivizes ditching this if you already have one. So you won't be losing anything for playing it. That's kind of cool. I like that. That's new. I like that. We've seen Broly Slumbering Demon yesterday, which deactivate main if your opponent has 3 or more energy, and there's a red field card with an energy cost of 2 in your drop area, and you place this card in its owner's drop area, play 1 Broly card with an energy cost of 4 from your deck. So we still need to see an energy cost of 4 Broly other than counter reversal, but maybe that's the one that they want. Oh god, that's going to be nasty. This is going to be such a nasty deck to deal with. And obviously the cantrip on play. And we got Demon Awakens! So that's the other card that we saw teased in the trailer, but we couldn't tell just quite what it was. I love the effect artwork there, the cracked ice. Activate main, limit 1, best 1 if your leader card is Red Broly. So not Broly BR, which is quite important. So this works with set 7 as well. And you send this card from your drop area to the warp, add up to 1 card from your life to your hand. Okay, some self-awakening. And obviously you want to be able to discard cards like this to put it into... Actually, that kind of works really well. Activate battle, choose up to one of your cards, gets 5k for the battle. So this is also Unison's battle cards or leader cards. So a really good utility card, actually. Really good to have. And that's it for today. So that's a very interesting look at Broly, definitely. Not what any of us were expecting, really. And I, for one, am really excited to mess around with this. Obviously, it's going to... I don't know, I feel like Frieza's Deathball kind of needs to be banned, because that's a nutty combination. But getting to 7 extra cards in your drop... We'll see. Well, obviously, we'll see how things play out. But yeah, I'm excited for it. I'm excited for it. I love Broly's character. I like how it's a take on Dormant Legend without being a take on Dormant Legend. I'm curious to see what more Brolys we have. I'm hoping we see a 4-drop that isn't just counter reversal. But again, that's actually a really good... Counter reversal's amazing to have on board. So essentially, turn 2, you go into... So turn 1, you could play this guy if you really want to. If he sticks around you to do the... Oh, your opponent has to be on free energy. So say turn 3 you do this. And you get out counter reprisal. Then turn 4 you bust out this guy. That's a pretty scary turn, because if they negate you, you're going to ban them. And you can always activate the activate battle on this from the drop with your lead. Yeah, this is actually kind of cool. Yeah, I'm really digging this leader. I'm really digging this leader. Anyway, guys, that's it from me today. Sorry, no Loki. If you are interested in joining us for spoiler season, by all means do become a member and then comment on the post or messages on Facebook or messages on Discord. We're pretty much reachable anyway, and we'll try and get you on for all the good stuff. Come back tomorrow for more spoiler season talk. I'm guessing we'll see Goten again. We've already seen Goten slightly spoiled in the DBSCG Direct, which was an accident. 100%. And yeah, I've been Scott Sedman. This has been Players Guild. Hope you hit that like button and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.